What's going on? Oh, thing went out. What's going on, Princess? Knuckle Sandwich? What's going on? It's showing zero, but I see it's two individuals in here. What's going on? How are y'all? Oh, let me make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? All right, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, get it in a couple of seconds. Everything is awesome. How about you, Knuckle Sandwich? Y'all hear that? We in the twilight illusion, pretty much. Pretty much. What's going on, Roderick? What's going on with you? Yeah, pretty much. I know y'all see all this crazy stuff going on. Let me hit that fine, but I don't know. Yeah, of course, like YouTube, it probably didn't like the last video that I uploaded, but oh well, So what I'm putting out, it's I'm putting out some strong signals. So and pretty much I want individuals know that I'm live because um, it's crazy. But I appreciate it. Thanks anyway, Roger. YouTube. Some BS, some gremlin stuff. But yeah, basically individuals out here, depending on the actors, the Muppets, individuals. Pretty soon, the smiles gonna be they're not gonna be smiling because it's gonna be on some other stuff. They just don't get it, and it's messed up that like I said in my previous videos. Well, I've been saying it for a while. Um, our shade, they pretty much go for anything in a trance, hypnotic spells. I could go on. See things happening in New York. They signed a mandatory bill for all to get. Are you for real, Roderick? Wow, really? Wow. The letter mom flipped upside down. Wow. That's crazy. So what are they going to do if individuals refuse it? You know, because I'm sure there's a lot of people like, you know, I'm not doing it. And what they're doing, they pretty much want to, you know, wipe out, like basically edit the DNA, pretty much, you know, wipe out certain things, break certain connections. Basically want them to be like clone-minded mannequins with, you know, and pretty much the devices um, attack the physical body on many levels. Not just the physical body, also the animals as well, and other things that individuals they're not aware of. You know, so let me make sure I put the make sure y'all can hear me because sometimes when I be talking, I drop the phone, and whenever I watch the video, I'm like, I sound kind of, but like the speakers are going in and out. So make sure I don't put it put the phone down. I mean, basically, uh, I want y'all to hear me. Shit, but any, but people still not getting what is happening. Exactly, Roderick. Pretty much, exactly. You know, this individual that individuals are celebrating uh, this individual bidding, biting. You know, rumor has it that he's supporting basically the Transformers. And you know what I mean when I say Transformers and all that other mess. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Supporting that. You know, individuals, you know, our shade talking about, he's going to do this and do that. You got the celebrities in on this celebrating and throwing hypnotic spells and all of that stuff. And pretty much they're not doing anything and they're not going to do anything. When, you know, people, you know, these earthlings don't get it. Like I said, the individuals already pretty much crashed this illusion money system, the money frequency, you know, to take it to another level. Everything is digital, the so-called digital currency. You know, it's no more middle class. The so-called middle class, y'all get what I'm saying? The so-called middle class. And I was telling individuals, you know, years ago, oh, they're going to get rid of middle class and it's going to be on another level, but individuals didn't see it. Now, some choose to still not see it. When you tell individuals what's really going on, they're not paying attention. They're in a trance. They're in a hypnotic spells. They're setting themselves up. But yeah, so you know, and I'm hearing someone tag me into something the other day. I heard Putin, Putin. It pretty much rumors going around pretty much that he's going to retire. So you know, like, and you got other individuals, like certain individuals pulling out on certain things. So pretty much what they're doing, they're going to, like I said, they're experimenting on individuals whenever they do the lockdown. Now they're forcing individuals mandatory getting injected with the poison, the virus, because for what? So pretty much certain individuals will get ready to go underground and destroy most of this um, this so-called physical realm. And like I said, pretty much individuals already created another physical body. Transformers, you know, going to be late. They're pretty much going to be everywhere by 3,000. I think like this is how I feel. I think it's going to go to 2028, and then once a lot of things get erased and they get rid of certain things and certain memories and program and reset and all of that stuff, pretty much it's going to go to 3,000. I feel like probably after 2028 that it's going to jump straight to 3,000 and create a new generation by then, and a new generation pretty much going to be programmed, and they're going to tap into their DNA, and it's going to be a few still survive, but they're going to make sure they wipe out everybody. Like, and they're slowly doing it by having individuals with this lockdown, and making excuses. They're injecting individuals. I feel like the virus it's going to destroy individuals' system on many levels. So pretty much they're going to go underground. Certain individuals going to go underground. Individuals are going to attack each other on many levels. Especially after this set up rigged Muppet show that everybody's crying about, talking about. Oh well, the depending on the so-called world leaders. The Muppets pretty much setting up individuals on many levels. So, and I think it's messed up. Like I said, they're promoting and setting up certain things. And individuals pretty much don't get it. But I'm gonna get back to that. But what I want to talk to y'all about let me get back to it. But I want to talk about whenever the physical body, pretty much, whenever individuals say you die, I'm gonna tell you all this: you choose your destination. If you figure out certain things and stuff, you can escape and shift on many levels. Whenever the physical body, because you also got other things on the other side attacking the physical realm as well. Individuals don't know that there's another, basically, illusion light, another sun. There's multiple so-called suns, and it's controlling dreams. Like, but the dreams, they call it dreams, but it's you know the unknown. You're traveling in certain areas, and it's controlling that, and then controlling certain things on the physical realm. So whenever you hear individuals talk about the two suns and stuff, it's basically on the other side. Like whenever you travel and stuff like that, you see certain things. Your energy is connecting to this vessel that you're in, the host, whatever you want to call it. So I put out there, and I talked about this. I said your organs and stuff. Whenever they say, "Oh, you're dead," your organs still pretty much the frequency. It's still going. Y'all hit the funds button. There's 13 individuals in here. Y'all hit the funds button, so individuals know that I'm live. Like I said, you creepers and stalkers, and you weirdos, you creatures. Y'all in here, you might as well hit it. Just go ahead and hit it. But so individuals know that I'm live. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate the stalkers, and I appreciate y'all, the stalkers, the creatures. I appreciate y'all because y'all actually watching. So I ain't mad at you. But pretty much, basically, whenever it comes to the physical body, I was telling y'all, I said, the brain's still active, and your heart, it's still pretty much going on. So sometimes you can basically, certain individuals really don't die whenever they be whenever they're on the table, at the so-called morgue or whatever you want to call it. Whenever they be on a table Some of them basically wake up, get up. They get up. And I was talking to an individual the other day, and and I was telling individuals, I was like, I said years ago that how individuals, how do you actually really know if they're dead? There's no such thing as death. But I was also saying that sometimes I think individuals basically they come back. And this individual said that his grandfather pretty much said back then they didn't have embalming, the embalming fluid or whatever you want to call it, the fluids that basically their excuse so you can't smell the chemicals, smell the body and all of that stuff. So now they put pretty much the chemicals inside the physical body. This individual said they didn't do that back in the day. They didn't do that back in the day, and individuals pretty much jumped up, and they individuals would freak out. Just imagine if you get ready to work on a body, and an individual jumped up. Some people freak out, and I'm sure it's still going on now. Um, and some certain individuals probably, underground and had to wake up in the casket. You know, so pretty much what I want to put out there, individuals, these corporations, these corps, pretty much destroying uh, the physical body. They know individuals can come back from the so-called dead, but they put them out. They destroy them. And I was telling y'all a while back that pretty much, the brain is still active. The heart's still pumping, the blood's still flowing. You're not actually really dead. So certain individuals connect to the other side because our DNA is pretty strong. It's on many levels. So some people choose to come back to the physical, and then you have the hospitals putting, the poison inside of the physical body whenever they hook them up to the machines. You know, whenever, and I feel like the machines destroy the DNA, mess up the system, so individuals can harvest the heart and liver, kidney, and stuff like that. The individuals set it up. It's not, how could I put it? They're not actually just putting it inside the physical body. They're doing other things with it, just to put that out there. But the corporations pretty much control. That's the reason why, and I touched on it, but like I said, I have to take it to another level. I have to. Pretty much that's the reason why individuals don't want you in there whenever, like, say for example, if one of your loved ones passed away, you can't be up in there when they're cutting open their body. And I know some people probably don't want to see that, but you can't be back there. You can't go to surgeries and stuff. How come you can't? Because you got some shady individuals. Some of them not in human form. Some of them look like humans, but you got some shady individuals killing the physical body. They don't want that many physical bodies on this so-called world, this planet. They want to experiment and tap into their DNA and use certain stuff, just to put that out there. But like a long time ago, they didn't use the fluids, the chemicals, just to put that out there. But now they do, and it's no telling what they're doing with the DNA. Well, they're doing many things with it. Just put it that way. But and it goes back to where I was talking about how the individuals still studying. There's no such thing as dinosaurs, but I feel like there's like different types of a host and different type of physical like bodies almost look like human form, or it could be something totally different. But they're using like dinosaurs and reptilians and the code names. The dinosaurs that they put out there. I feel like that's a bunch of crap. That's just how I feel. They want individuals think it was dinosaurs. Like I said, you can't trust this system. Individuals telling you there's a such thing as Christopher Columbus, but it's not. Just like the slavery stuff, that's a bunch of crap too. You've been lied to. You've been lied to for decades. But I feel like there's other certain parts. There's, like I said, we're in a dome. There's other domes with different things they don't want individuals to know about. Do y'all feel my signals? So I feel like pretty much um, certain things they still experimenting with that. Just like with the physical, it's like the individuals create and destroy, put you up, put you down, create and destroy, experiment, mixing DNA, other DNA, and other things, putting certain things inside of the water. You know, like individuals are still studying certain things and learning certain things. So whenever they go underground, under the ground, they're gonna carry some of y'all. It's basically the women because they basically don't give a damn about uh, the so-called, they call them men, women, whatever. They don't give a damn about the man. So it's like pretty much individuals, snatching up women and experimenting and breeding them to create another different type of human forms with basically both parts. Do you feel my signals? So that's the reason why you see them promoting a lot of this mess. But pretty much they're still like, for example, whenever they create this other race that's going to be in the so-called 3000, it's going to be technology, and the technology is going to be on another level. But individuals already played with it on a physical, but you have certain areas that got advanced technology, basically make this look like child's play. The stuff that's going on now, individuals know about that. Individuals travel on many levels, and I'm not talking about traveling going through other countries. They're traveling in certain areas. They want individuals to think it's just this world, and it's not just this world. That's the reason why they created and knew practice certain things, spells, rituals, and studied certain lines, and know how certain things line up. That's the reason why you see the maps and the names, and you see them like they know how to line it up and have individuals to say certain things to put people in trance and have individuals into hypnotic spells and stuff. Thinking this stuff it's they think it's real, but it's not. So pretty much, um, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff, like individuals don't get it, so they're caught up into the distractions and stuff like that. They're in a trance. One of your loved ones, like they're caught up into certain things and stuff. So it's like you pretty much you have to disconnect from certain things, just to put that out there. Exactly, Roderick. Exactly. That's what they're doing. Getting and pretty much, that's the reason why individuals are controlling the weather. If you go, like I said, the individuals use different types of radio frequencies and stuff to, like I said, the satellites pretty much it's on this atmosphere. It's not in the so-called sky or whatever, but you have the so-called stars and that stuff that you see in the sky. That's like basically connected to the so-called satellites that's like in the ground, the antennas and stuff. There's no outer space satellites going around. This the individuals made that up. That's a bunch of crap. But you have that controlling, you know, the weather, you know, the power plant and stuff. Individuals, if you go and look outside, you can tell, like, you can feel certain things when you reach certain levels. You can feel certain things, but they use they use the weather to destroy certain things and stuff. The hurricanes and all of that stuff to destroy certain stuff things. Just to put that out there. Now, there's 17 individuals in here. Y'all hit that fines button so individuals know that I'm live. But yeah, pretty much, Roger. Individuals like, and I feel like this is what I think. I think pretty soon, Roger already said there it's mandatory that individuals get shots, and I already pretty much I seen that coming, but I didn't think it was gonna be that this soon. Wow. But I thought it was gonna be probably they was gonna do it on 21 Jump Street. I thought I was like they probably gonna do that in 21 Jump Street, but and they're doing lockdowns. The area I'm in, pretty much they're talking about doing another lockdown. Like I said, with this so-called virus going on, you know, um, like I said, how do you actually really know? Of course, they're lying because the doctors and all of them, the corporation, the shady doctors, they're getting paid for it. Whenever they label certain things and put out certain things, they're getting paid for it. It's the gamma rays and the radiation, the gamma ray and radiations and certain things that's destroying the physical body, causing inflammation and creating different types of chemicals inside the physical body. That's the reason why individuals either get sick or they're dying. Individuals are not moving around because of this so-called new change. Individuals are experimenting. So what they're doing is, pretty much, if an individual gets sick, the first thing they do, they want to see what type of DNA that a certain individual, what they're on, so they can use it to help create this so-called system. They're getting rid of the old. I mean, they're getting rid of the previous governments and all of that stuff. It's going to be on another level. So individuals are destroying the physical body on many levels. So they use distractions, and individuals are going for it. They're going for it. See, I'm reading some of the comments. Yeah, and can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. And like I said, I'll keep it going. And like I said, it's 16, and y'all hit the fines. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, thanks, Knuckle Sandwich. Okay, thanks, Chosen. Appreciate that, y'all, for letting me know. Okay, but yeah, so pretty much, like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on, and like I said, there's distraction and stuff. And I think it's messed up because, like I said, our shade, they're pretty much they're messed up. They're in a trance. They're basically um, in different types of, how can I put it? Like I said, the politician frequency. the material frequency, the religion frequency, and of course, religion that's going to get destroyed. Only individuals going to be talking about religion pretty much as individuals, you know, basically individuals that grew up with this stuff, individuals that grew up in the, for example, the 40s, 50s, and 60 timeline, and 70 and 80s and 90s. So pretty much, they're still going to kind of be connected to that. But this other so-called uh, new human, or whatever you want to call it, the new it, the Transformers, the new it. Pretty much, they're not gonna use their religion frequency and that spell. It's going to be another spell on another level too. They're going to use different types of machines to control individuals' frequency on many levels. They don't have to use the physical to cast spells anymore, like these crooked preachers and the crooked politicians and stuff like that. The machines pretty much already doing that. The machines, you see, the machines pretty much took it to another level. But like I said, the devices that you're using now, it's been played out. Individuals, like I said, individuals already visit other places and know there's technology that's will make this look like a joke, pretty much. Pretty much, so um, like I said, uh, and sometimes, like I said, I know some of y'all probably get frustrated with certain individuals, but it's like pretty much you have to pretty much ignore them, because individuals, like I said, they're messed up. Then whenever you tell them, what's going on there, because like I said, I experienced this stuff. I've seen certain things on many levels. I experienced this. I've seen this on many levels. I've seen, yeah, y'all already know. If y'all been, connecting with my signals, you already know. I put out a lot of stuff out there, and y'all see it. Y'all see how they play it in the Black Mirrors. Y'all, I mean, but it's like, individuals pretty much don't get it. They're worried about like celebrities, like, and like I said, how are individuals, like, if anything, the celebrities and the politicians and stuff should be thanking some of you earthlings. And why I say that? Because you put your energy and frequency into these Muppets. You make the Muppets continue playing and recycling shows. Like some of y'all like, oh, I appreciate the world leader, oh, this leader, this and that. And y'all feeding the Muppets. There's 20 individuals in here. Y'all gotta hit that funds button, like throw this YouTube, throw it off. Because YouTube, I know YouTube be on some funny stuff. So, individuals know that I'm pretty much live, just like I said the other day, a certain individual pretty much said it was their first time. And they're pretty much, but just because individuals was hitting the funds button, basically, and people will see it. So you hit it, individuals will see it. But anywho, I'm reading y'all's comments. Like I said, y'all, if y'all have anything to say, y'all could, you already know. But yeah, individuals depend on the so-called world leaders and stuff like that. And individuals celebrating, like I said, celebrating. You're working a 9 to 5 and not making nothing, and connecting to these bills and distractions. You're connecting to the bills and distractions, and like I said um, in my previous videos, rent should be free, and uh, individuals shouldn't have to pay it with all of this stuff. But of course, they want individuals to struggle and put them in different types of illusion skulls and buildings and stuff like that. So individuals out here, like I said, they're going through it. But just the other day, I'm just now thinking about this. Uh, the other day, y'all know how I feel about these corny rappers, um, the Muppets. Pretty much, Ti pretty much put out there saying something about how could I put it? Telling individuals basically to invest and get land and all of that stuff. How can you get land and invest in certain things and individuals already invaded that, took over that? That's playing mind games with y'all. Because like I said, the car, the house, and the name, it's not yours. So and I kind of got frustrated, and individuals like, oh yeah, especially our shade, we need to invest, we need to get our own land and all of that stuff. That's nothing but codes. They don't get that. They talking about land on another level, but on a physical level, how can you get it in this so-called pandemic? Individuals got to say, they digging in their savings. Pretty much, individuals want individuals to be broke and stuff. Like I said, on this physical, they created the wealth and the poor, pretty much. So individuals, and then you got individuals out here, like hustling and stuff. Like individuals are pretty much going through it. So like I said, how are you going to get land and all of that stuff? Individuals don't have it like that, and you can't get it because the basically the unknown forces pretty much control that, and they're not going to let you sit here and say, oh, this is yours, not unless you escape this dome. You escape this dome and travel and figure out other things and stuff. And I'm not even ready to go there. I could go there, but I'm not. But like I said, like individuals shouldn't be supporting certain things, but like I said, they in the hypnotic spells and spells. I'm reading some of y'all those comments. Doesn't Biden remind you of Robotoid? Yeah, like yeah, Noah. Yeah, I don't think he's human. Yeah, me neither. It just remind me of kind of almost remind me of that. I can't think of that droid looking thing off of Star Trek a little bit. I almost favor that, him and that weird dude that supposed to be on the so-called the face of owner of the Facebook, because these actors that they put out there, they don't own anything, but they're nothing but uh, actors and nothing but the face. They won't in it because like the unknown, they're not gonna let you see what they look like, so they put their actors out there. But yeah, I'm with you on that, Noah. They are also in this first thing. Yeah, pretty much, Roderick. I need to go back. Okay. What's going on, Glenn? How are you? Everything is bar. Oh yeah, like pretty much the money knuckle sandwich is like I feel like like I said, their souls attached to it. The money frequency. There's like certain things attached to it, so individuals know how to use certain rituals and stuff like to connect individuals because if you really look at it, money is nothing and it's not, but individuals on that money frequency, if you get stuck in a cave and you surrounded with a bunch of money, how is that going to help individuals? How is that going to help? See, individuals, they're so deep into that, but they're going to get rid of the paper money. That's already gone. That's obsolete. That's gone. That's pretty much gone. And certain places, they won't even accept. They won't accept it. They won't accept this so-called paper money. What's going on, Monique? What's going on, Casey? Love again, trip. I have to watch. See, I get a notification that shows. Listen to the rest. You start the video after that. Yeah. All right. Appreciate you, Casey. Let me figure it's a print. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, I'm hanging in there, being filling for the past. I'm just shifted, move on. Oh, wow. Wow, Glenn. She's definitely shining on the other side. She's shining on the other side. You know, but I know that's probably gonna be hard. Stay strong. I know it's hard, but she's shining on the other side. They won't take paper money at stores. Have to use your card. Yeah, exactly, Casey. Exactly. Yeah, pretty much, and that's the reason why individuals with the fake vote, all of that mess, they want to keep track of everything, the applications. I'm like, what you need an application for a job? But you're signing contracts actually. I was telling individuals about that. I was talking about how you actually signing contracts to a corporation building, going, you're pledging. It's bad. It's messed up that you already have to use a sign name that's not even yours because, like I said, we're sounds and vibrations, not this artificial DNA with this stupid so-called English language. It's nothing but um, artificial DNA. But individuals want to know your address, your certain individuals and stuff to keep track on you and your loved ones. So if they need something, set up accidents, and do certain rituals. Like even when you're in hospitals with your blood, you don't know what they're actually really doing with your blood. They could do rituals and call certain things. Individuals could be like, "Oh, this individual got a special DNA," and they don't know it. Oh, we can put a spell on you. Put a spell on individuals. Like that song, I put a spell on you. That's what the corporations, certain individuals are doing, and call certain things so they can take over on many levels. It's on many levels, yo. I could go on about that. But yeah, I'm reading y'all's comments. So yeah, but I also want to tell you this, Glenn. Your mom pretty much always going to be connected with you through the DNA. You know, so like any of y'all lose any of your loved ones because of all of this stuff that's going on and stuff like that. You use your loved ones; they're always going to be connected with you. If you don't see them physically, you're always going to be connected with them through the DNA. You'll still have that connection. But they're going to be on another level. I know that. I know that. I connected with some of my loved ones on many levels, and not even on the physical or the artificial DNA. I connected with them. They're like on another level. So certain things that individuals don't want you to know about, but they're always with you. Just to put that out there. So, I mean, I'm talking about within your DNA. They're always going to connect with you through the water. Oh yeah, it's gonna it's gonna bother you. Yeah. We thinking about life and death a lot more than usual. Oh yeah, yeah. You're definitely when you lose a loved one, whenever you lose a loved one, you'll definitely be thinking about that. Oh yeah, for sure. That's like, but it's like pretty much, you know, whenever you like figure out certain things and learn certain things, it's like you can learn to like like don't like it's like you can't fear it, and like I said, y'all can control your destination. It's like but you gotta. I could tell y'all how, but you have to learn on your own. Because like I said, what works for me might not work for some of y'all. So, but it will have you thinking. Like it will like soon as you lose a loved one, you'll be like, you'll think about that. You'll think about death. Sometimes you even say, "Oh, am I going to go next?" Or but there's no such thing as death. But like we're taught to be like emotional and stuff. And it's okay to be emotional and stuff. But like I said, that individual, like I said, it hurts. It hurts real, especially if you grew up in close. So I lost certain loved ones that was like real close to me, like for example, like my brother that was my everything. Like that was my everything. Like I lost him, and like sometimes I think about it, and it hurts. But at the same time, I'm like, we're still connected. He's still within me. Where you're connected, we're connected. We're still merged together. We're still connected. You're not here on this physical, but we're still connected. Like, and I think of the great times and stuff like that. And I'm like, you don't have to worry about this shithole, this messed up physical world. You don't have to go through this mess that's going on because it's not getting any better. But it's up to you. It's up to y'all to figure out. Y'all got to make it better. It's like you got to pretty much. You got to think about you. You got to survive, or whoever that's close to you, your loved ones and stuff. Like other individuals that's not on what you on, you got to just cut them off. And you do what you want to do. Like if you late on bills, or if you, who cares? Like who cares? No matter where you go and stuff, there's a reason why certain things happen. So you pretty much you have to keep on. You have to keep going. And if you're ready to, whenever you figure out how to control certain things, because you're everywhere. You're everywhere. Once you figure out certain things on the other side, and individuals know this, y'all, and that's the reason why they're controlling, like I said, certain parts. creating like other illusions. They create illusions. That's the reason why they use this technology and all of that stuff, programming individuals. Like putting that inside parallel worlds so you could just see just the blue skies and all of that mess. Let's see. Oh wow, Roderick lost one. I'm reading his comments. Reading the comments. Hold on. Let's see. Lost one of my cousins to a heart attack last week, and she was just a few years older. Oh wow. Y'all stay strong. Roderick and Glenn. Wow. And it's messed up because like other, like I said, other people, that's the reason why. When was it? It might. I think. Well, it was. I said it a lot. Put it that way. Like if I was telling y'all, I was saying that stay in touch with your loved ones that you're close to. Even if reach out to them at least once a week or something. Fuck the text. Don't text and talk to them physically. Because like if like I said, you can control your destination, but certain individuals don't know that. Talk to one of your loved ones, check up on them, see how they're doing. Because with this radiation and stuff and all of this, all of these different things going on, it's destroying individuals. So, it's very important to talk to certain individuals that that you love. Because, you just like anything can happen, like with, certain individuals set up certain things and stuff. Stay in contact with your loved ones. Don't wait till they shift out and then, go around saying, posting. Because some people post certain things to get sympathy and attention on Facebook, and I can't stand that. Like I can see if you like close to someone and you like, okay, I lost a loved one, and you express yourself. But then you also have the parasites and the clone-minded Muppets, like post saying, "Oh, such rest in peace," and this and that. They'll do it for a couple of days, and then you don't hear nothing else from them. You don't hear nothing else from them. It's pretty much, you know, um, whenever so they put on the front, "Oh, if you need me, I'm here for you." But a week later, you don't hear nothing else because some of them calling just to be nosy and just to find out what happened. Like individuals calling just to find out what happened, just to be nosy, and then they want to post pictures and all of that stuff. And some of them didn't even stay in touch with them for like years, or didn't stay in touch. Even certain relatives, they could see something, you see one of their loved ones passed, and like I know this for a fact. I mean, I don't like to use the word fact, but I know this because I seen this like for decades. Individuals pretty much, it could be so-called relatives, it could be so-called friends. They'll end up posting pictures of one of your loved ones saying that, "Oh yeah, such and such was this and that," make up some bullshit story, and one of your loved ones didn't even rock with that individual, didn't even talk to that individual, but they putting up there, and they didn't even stay in contact. Even certain relatives didn't even check up on certain individuals, see how they was doing, but they want to post, "Oh, my brother, oh, my cousin, oh, this and that, oh, my sister, blah blah blah," and just to get sympathy, just to get some likes, just what, for a couple of days, and then individuals don't stay in touch or none of that. You have a few that's real, like will stay in contact, and that's really there. You know who they are. But the other clone-minded parasites, clone-minded mannequins, Muppets, like you can't feed into all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to the funerals. Some say it's disrespectful, but I don't want to see her lifeless body. I'll see her instead. Oh yeah, pretty yeah. Like I feel you. Like Glenn. Like I didn't want to see my brother in the casket. I couldn't. I didn't want to see it. You know. I just and like I did a video on that talking about. I feel like funerals are nothing but rituals. You know. But I ain't gonna get too deep into that. But I said I feel like funerals are nothing but rituals because if you look at it like for example, like animals when they lose one of their loved ones and stuff, they don't have a funeral or anything. Some of them don't even know that they're dead because like they'll raise them for a little bit and let them go out on their own. I am with you, man. How long? How are you doing? What's going on, Gabby? What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on? I'm awesome. Getting it in. Oh yeah, so certain individuals, yeah, gotta be certain individuals you just gotta cut off, because they're caught up into too many distractions and disturbed frequencies and stuff, and you don't want to mix with that, you don't. That's the reason why individuals, if they want some other stuff, I don't deal with it. Oh yeah, Glenn, yeah, they're gonna definitely do that. Like I said, they be like individuals want to be nosy, you know, and they do that like, oh, well, can you tell me what happened, or just to be nosy. And then, like I said, a couple of days later, they don't give a damn. They take the pictures down off social media and everything and keep going. That's why I feel like it's whenever whenever individuals shift, I feel like you should just tell certain loved ones and tell them don't even announce it on social media and stuff because there ain't nothing but a bunch of fake individuals on there. Keep it between you and your loved ones. Make them like, bro, where's such and such at? Make them think, uh, this don't put them in your individuals in your business. Like if any like tell individuals that. That's what I'm saying. Like if you leave because you got a bunch of fake individuals on social media. I'm good. Thanks. Glad to see you. Oh, thanks, Gabby. I appreciate that. Thank you, Gabby. I'm reading y'all's comments. That's the reason why I'm quiet. Yeah, if y'all want to talk about anything, see, let me see, touch them, let them hear your voice. Exactly, Casey. Exactly. You got pretty much. Go see them or let them hear your voice. Exactly, or talk to them. That texting and all of that stuff. You know, that's for the gremlins. That's for the clone-minded individuals. Like um, stay in touch with your loved ones. Like I said, reach out to them because you like I said, there's too much stuff going on. It's a lot of shady stuff going on, and you know, don't wait till that individual leave. Like I like with my like, there's only a few that I talk to, and some of my loved ones that I do talk to, I make sure that I talk to them. I make sure I talk to them. Like even if it's like once a week or something, I make sure I stay in touch and stuff, and like and other than that, other individuals pretty much um, individuals like that like I feel like individuals use that artificial DNA to communicate because they're not speaking to them, they're not talking to them. Individuals are not going to go visit or like because like I said, this so-called shape-shifting virus, individuals like, oh, I'm scared to catch the virus and this and that. And like I said, if you're not supposed to fear anything. I don't wear a mask, I don't fear anything because you create stuff in your head. You create the sickness, you create the virus and stuff. You're supposed to like your frequency is supposed to be like untouchable. You're supposed to reach it and go to many levels. Like if you worried if it, and that's how individuals are setting themselves up, making them sick. Like I said, it's nothing but radiation and different types of uh, like I said, kinetic spells, and even into the food. Like I said, individuals put their DNA into the food and drinks and stuff, but you can't allow that their DNA that they created, the artificial DNA, to destroy you. You got to let your DNA destroy whatever you put inside your water. You got to let your acid rain destroy that. Do y'all feel my signals? That's when you bring out the acid rain. Whenever you take in the stuff that you eat and drink. The problem is that some of these relatives are fake, mostly just want to be in your business, those you keep far away. Exactly, exactly, Roger. And then whenever it comes to insurance, a lot of individuals are all about that. They like what they can get. Whenever an individual when they lose a loved one, arguing about the material things, or I'm getting this, or I'm getting that. They're more focused on what to get instead of like uh how could I put it? Instead of focusing on their loved one that's shifted. You have like relatives, and I talked about this. I talked about some of this a while ago, but certain relatives, they're worried about, oh, am I going to get the car, or am I going to get the house, or am I going to get the money? It's about the money. Oh, did they leave me this? Did they leave me that? And I feel like that's crazy, but they're stuck into that reality. They're stuck into that. So pretty much, that individuals worried about that money frequency, what they can get out of it. I was really sick one time and didn't want to go to the doctor. I just told myself I would get better and just rested and was fine. Yep, see, exactly, Knuckle Sandwich. Exactly. And individuals, like I said, like, oh yeah, see, you can control, you can pretty much, you can rise on many levels, you know, and individuals put that out there. So individuals like, oh, I'm going to, you know, if they say they're sick, or if individuals can defeat the so-called mucus that's inside the physical body. Like I said, it's mucus and inflammation inside the physical body. You destroy that, you can do anything. And individuals label, they put out what they put out cancer, AIDS, and all of that crap. And it's nothing, like I said, mucus and different types of chemicals. So your DNA can outpower it everything. You have to just It's on many levels, but individuals out here, like I said, if like they want to blame it on individuals saying, "Oh, y'all spreading the virus." Individuals keep on spreading the virus and stuff like that. They're not spreading the virus. The radiation is spreading the poison. The radiation is activating the inflammation and destroying the immune system. But they're not going to put that out there, And like I said, I find it funny that they say, "Oh, children don't have to wear a mask." Children out here didn't have to wear a mask, but they want the adults to wear a mask. Like I said, the celebrities didn't have to wear a mask. The basketball players, football players, wrestlers, they didn't have to wear a mask when they were. So it's a individuals know that this radiation and the virus, they want that to destroy individuals and see who's carrying that special DNA, and they want to talk about the. I always say the chromosome X or the X chromosome and different types of certain things um, that they pretty much want. They want to take the parts out of your physical body. They're testing it. They already experienced. They did certain things with it on many levels, but they're not going to tell individuals that. They're not going to tell individuals that. They're not going to sit here and say, "Hey, oh, guess what, y'all? We're just experimenting on y'all, and we lied about everything, and we know secrets and stuff how to control your DNA and control many other things." We're not going. They're not going to come out and say that because individuals will stop giving their frequency to them if individuals actually really knew what was going on, know that this is nothing but a shady ass system and stuff. Pretty much individuals that, like I said, it would destroy certain things. It would destroy certain illusions and stuff. It would actually destroy it. I'm reading some of y'all's comments. Held accountable for federal president, politicians, doctors, and scientists, and all of those who are up to no good, especially the media. They led this. Exactly, Roger. Exactly. And like individuals are not saying, "Hey, we need to, get together and like, pretty much, they need to, I'm saying all of them need to be locked up, like just that's the reason why, and I don't, how could I put it? I want like I can't. It was one of them dark. I want to say Dark Knight. Uh, what was it? Batman Dark Knight or something. Dark Knight or something like that. And it was this character named Bane, and I felt that character. He was basically. Uh, he was like like snatching up individuals that was running the system. And he was like basically and destroying them. And I felt them like the people that work for the court and the law and stuff. Like Bang, that character Bang was tearing them up, and I was like, shoot, if individuals could be on some Bang stuff. But I just had to throw that in there. Some of y'all probably seen it was like but like Batman, of course, Batman that's connected. That's some Masonic shit too. So that's the reason why whenever they talked about that virus, they talked about oh, it was the bat. I totally got that. I was like, oh, y'all, I get what y'all doing. Y'all throwing up one of them Masonic symbols, putting the bat thing in there and stuff like that. Because like I said, it goes way back. That's the reason why some of these characters, individuals use these characters for a reason because they get ready to do some type of ritual and certain things. Me, I always go for the villain because the villain is not programmed. Like the superheroes, I don't like. I really don't give a damn about the superheroes. Some of them, like they're okay, but most of them, I'm just talking about. I'm just speaking in general. Like when I watch, because like it's the reason why I'm saying this because to me, like it's nothing but programs. Okay, like individuals want you to be programmed and go by the rules. And the villains don't go by the rules because the villains, they think for themselves. They think for themselves. So individuals like, they look at them totally different. Oh, they're not going by the rules, so we don't like them. They're the so-called bad individual, and they're not bad. They're thinking for themselves. Just to put that out there, and just anyhow. But like I feel Roger. You know what I'm saying? Like individuals don't, like a lot of them, they're nothing but perverts and stuff like that. It goes back to where I was saying how they're gonna, they talking about setting up individuals with the lust frequency through the black mirrors and stuff, but they allow a teenager to kiss a grown ass man in the black mirrors whenever they do movies and stuff. They allow them to do that and stuff like that. How come the directors? How come they didn't get charged for doing that? How come they didn't get in trouble? Whoever produced the movies, how come they didn't get in trouble? You seeing like little children kissing a grown ass man or a woman. Did they get in trouble? Some of them are blockbuster hits. They're programs, distractions. You got sick individuals out here, but like I said, how come they ain't get in trouble? Like I said, I was telling individuals this system is not for us because it's nothing but some gremlin shit. Anything else comments? Give me could, but I feel I'll take more from what you know and my brother and screw us. Wow, that's crazy. Exactly. Especially the politicians need to be accountable for homeless. Exactly, Gabby. Exactly. Exactly, Gabby. Because, like I said, and that's what, like, that's what pisses me off because individuals worried about these Muppets and thinking these Muppets gonna help them, and the Muppets they're harvesting souls and energy. They're not like helping the homeless out there. They don't give a damn about the homeless. They're doing many things with the homeless. They're destroying them and taking their organs, and I could go on about that. But they don't care about the homeless. They don't care about individuals getting kicked out of their homes. They don't care, and like I get frustrated, and what I said I was gonna do. I'm just gonna see how far it goes. I'm gonna put out there individuals should get free rent and see, put it on social media since everybody, so it's like certain individuals are connected to the hypnotic spells and all this mess. Saying individuals shouldn't have to pay rent for this pandemic that lost one of their loved ones and stuff because certain individuals are still, struggling and some of them still, have to go to work and stuff like that. But I feel like at the same time they shouldn't have to pay rent either. They shouldn't have to pay rent and all that tax mess. That's a bunch of mess. But I ain't even ready to go there. But individuals, should allow like individuals to basically and they're not going to get it straightened out. Individuals like, oh, we'll get it straightened out. No, they're not. They want this stuff to go on. Like individuals are worried about the wrong things and stuff. Like I said, individuals should be like, worried about what's going on. But see, what they're going to do is create more bad. I mean, they're going to create screwed up weather to destroy more homes. They're already forcing, making it mandatory for individuals to get vaccines. They want to destroy more individuals, and they're using it with the radiations and stuff like that. But people sitting back and they allow individuals to do that. They're letting them do that. They're allowing them to sit back and, okay, yeah, we'll sit here, but it's like now it's to the point you have to basically, like I said, you have to connect, like I said, connect with certain individuals that get it and figure out certain things. Figure out certain things. And y'all know what I'm talking about. You have to figure out certain things where you can get out this physical. And I'm not, you know what I'm talking about, like on another level. Like it's like because what like if you want to stay on this physical, if you want to stay on this physical, you can like it's like you have to just visit. You have to say, hey, I'm visiting this place. But if you're going to stay on this physical, individuals want to argue back and forth over distractions and spells and stuff. It's all about surviving. Like individuals, I feel like if they want to push and argue over something, help like individuals should look out for the homeless, look out for individuals that lost their jobs. None of these damn screwed up Muppets, politicians, they're not talking about that shit. They're not talking about none of that stuff. All they keep talking about, oh, such and such count. I get what they're doing with the counts. They're talking about the physical bodies, talking about recounting and all of that stuff. That's what they really talking about. It ain't about y'all's fucking votes. Some votes don't mean shit to these individuals. But individuals out here talking about, crying about, oh, such and such, he and lost, like acting like fucking children. Grown adults acting like fucking children. So pretty much it's about when they talking about counting the votes and stuff. They're not talking about the votes because individuals already pledged to the system. They're talking about bodies. Whenever they talking about donations, they talking about physical bodies. When they talking about guns, they talking in between individuals' legs, machine guns and stuff, removing certain stuff. They're talking code talking. Individuals don't get that, but individuals want to just like go for anything. You don't hear none of these crooked ass politicians talking about, hey, we need to get these homeless individuals. But even if they did talk about it, it's still some shady shit behind it. But they're not talking about it. Individuals, they play with the stimulus checks and stuff, playing with the unemployment. They don't give a fuck about individuals, and individuals don't see that, but they want to sit back and depend on these individuals because they're in a trance. They're here on a trance, in a trance and stuff, depending on these individuals instead of depending on themselves and putting out certain things to go into their favor. They let the system rape their souls. Instead of letting the system work for some of y'all, you allow the system take over. You let these machines take over. You let other things take over. And I'm talking about some of y'all, not all of y'all. But you don't hear none of them talking about that. They're not telling you what's really going on. Like they want to talk about certain little things that's not going to help build certain things for y'all. They're not talking about none of that stuff. And you can't depend on that. You're supposed to do that yourself. But if you're going to survive on this physical realm, you got to know this damn system. And individuals want to get together and stuff. If they want to get together, ask questions like, how come y'all like that Biden and all of them crooked ass people, Trump and all of them, how come they ain't talk about building for the homeless and all of that stuff? Because they don't give a shit. They want individuals to die. They want to experiment. They want to use their DNA. They want to like use y'all as lab rats and stuff like that. It's not about y'all. It's about other illusions and other things out there. And individuals don't see that. It's about machines and other stupid stuff. So it's like, it's up to some of y'all what y'all want to do. But like I said, they're not talking about it. Oh, they want to talk about, oh, guess what? A celebrity got this, a new shoe, or there's a new food that's going out there advertising and promoting spells. Or they want to talk about that corny whack ass pizza gate. I get what they're talking about. They're talking about gate to something else. It ain't got nothing to do with pizza or children or none of that. They want individuals to think that, but a lot of things are getting exposed, but they still do it in subliminals. They know the gates didn't open up and certain things are coming. So they want to gain many souls and other things to go along with them so they could keep using them. That's what they're doing. But they want to talk about certain things, but their system's still playing with people. They're still playing with people. They've been doing this for decades. Individuals want to been voting and doing the same thing. Individuals out here got to work 2 jobs and still struggling, while these individuals that's on the physical realm living so-called wealthy, gaining all of this stuff, gaining DNA. That's what they're doing, gaining more DNA, different types of special DNA. Individuals, like that like individuals are still struggling and stuff, but they want to say, oh, I put my trust in this system. I put my trust in these actors and stuff like that. These actors, they already know where they get ready to go. Some of them going underground when when shit goes down, they're going underground until they wipe out certain things and basically put up another system. And like I said, getting rid of this old system. And for decades, and all of this Halloween and Christmas and all of them rituals and crap and stuff, individuals are not going to be into all of that anymore because they're destroying it, just like they're destroying the schools and the old stuff. I mean, the previous stuff. But like I said, individuals depend on these actors. Oh, they're going to make things better. How if it's better, then everybody should be living wealthy. Individuals should already know how to visit certain things instead of keep on connecting with this recycled stuff, holidays and the rituals, doing the rituals and stuff like that. Individuals should be able to travel and experience certain things and see other stuff, not just this mess that's on this physical realm. But you got individuals want to argue about the repute and the Democrat. You got individuals want to argue back and forth over that. They're not helping the situation. Y'all not sitting, like I said, y'all don't know, y'all not going to the underground and seeing the secrets and certain things, the different type of technologies and certain rays and different types of frequencies and stuff like that. You're not going to see that. You're not seeing none of that stuff. You don't own no land or none of that stuff. You talk like a lot of individuals are. We did it. You ain't do shit. You still out here struggling. And individuals don't get that. They don't get that. I'll read some of y'all comments. I know I took it to another level, but this is from the heart, y'all. This is I want y'all to feel my signals. What's going on, Casper? Rent free, exactly. Rent free. Hey, YouTube really trying to block me. So YouTube be on that. Man, social media, be on that stuff. Oh yeah, knuckle sandwich. Exactly. See. No, I didn't see that, Gabby. Yeah, and I heard that too. That but they want souls harvesting energy through the fake election. Exactly. Isn't it weird? Oh yeah, chosen. So they went from card now to bidding. Uh, get souls together. These things, but people do what they usually do. Always view things. Yeah, pretty much, Roger. Uh, see, trip about the homeless or the pain a lot of you suffer. Yeah, exactly. You know, exactly. So, we'll talk. About, yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Yeah. I'm reading y'all's comments. I feel y'all. I'm just reading y'all's comments. Yeah, sure. Like I said, later on, I'm just gonna put for the pain and suffering for individuals and stuff like that. Rent should be free. Yeah, I guarantee you, individuals definitely ignore that. The individuals ignore it. They'll ignore that. But you know, if any individuals post something about the Biden and Trump and all of that stuff, oh yeah, Facebook and them allow individuals to either share that or like as long as it's distractions and stuff, they allow individuals to share that. But like I said, individuals they're not talking about you know they don't want to help individuals and they're not going to help individuals. But it's up to y'all to help yourself and whoever that's connected with you. This physical it's nothing but a game. So it's all about surviving and this shifting on many levels. And like I said, if they claim that they, oh well, yeah, we're going to help, they're not going to help because there's something behind it. It's something behind it. But individuals not saying, hey, we're going to get together and y'all we don't need y'all. Like individuals, the physical bodies basically made the corporations. The souls made these corporations. The souls made these corporations and stuff. Like individuals, the farmers and stuff, they grow the vegetables and stuff. And it's messed up. They getting food and stuff from other countries and bringing it over here and telling individuals if you go to other countries, you're not allowed to bring certain things in from other countries and stuff. What kind of mess is that? Oh, I'm reading the comments. Okay. Y'all have anything? I'm about to get off of here. Y'all have anything y'all want to talk about and stuff? And I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all showing the love. Um, appreciate that. I appreciate y'all connecting with the signals. You know, many reasons why people commit suicide, and I don't blame them at all. Cause one of these days I'm shift up out of here myself. Yeah, it's a lot of individuals doing that, Gabby. Basically, yeah, I put out a video talking about that, and I don't judge individuals for doing that. You know, you have certain individuals say that, you know, and I'm not promoting or anything like that. Um, have individuals programmed saying, "Oh, if you do that, you'll go to that crap hell and heaven." That's a bunch of mess. You know, there's no such thing. But you know, like you know, individuals, you know, like I said, there's other part. Yeah, everywhere. Your DNA, it's pretty much everywhere. So it could be another part of you that's advanced, that's deeper than this system, probably connected with you and say, "Hey, yeah, you do what you do because you know we're going to guide you. Your energy, your frequency guides you on many levels because you're connected to many things, not just this physical realm." So certain individuals, I feel like whenever, if you know, they do it for a reason, and individuals want to judge and stuff like that. But you know, like when individuals get to that point and stuff, I feel like they should talk to someone, let them know what's going on. You know, because you can't talk individuals out of things, but you can. I feel like this, you could pretty much, you know, you could help out, you know, do what you can, but individuals going to do what they want to do anyway. So I don't judge individuals whenever I don't judge them. Some certain individuals judge them, saying, "Oh, they're this and they're that." I don't judge anyone. You know, I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not a judge. Things happen for a reason, and individuals, you know, there's but with this pandemic, individuals taking themselves out. You know, but like I said, I'm not promoting it. You know, like I said, you control your destination. You control that. No, I'm just speaking. You know, just talking out loud. It's not directed to any. You know, I'm just sharing that with y'all. You know, like I said, are you really here? Are you really actually really here? And then you know, I was also saying, you know, like certain. What did I say? I said this a couple of years ago. I said around like so-called 2020, individuals going to be fighting to work at McDonald's and Walmart. You know, like individuals, like now you know, like a lot of people trying to get online jobs, and like I said, everything is it's going to be on another level. Like a lot of stuff is still going to get shut down. There's going to be certain business get, you know, of course, businesses and all of that crap. It's going to get destroyed. But yeah, I'm like I said, if y'all want to talk about anything, go ahead and get it in. I'm getting ready to shift up out of here. You know, I'll give y'all a couple of seconds. If y'all want to talk about anything, get it in real quick. And like I said, appreciate y'all. Well, okay. I guess y'all done. So, y'all want to show some love? Go ahead, show some love. And I'm about to shift up out of here. I don't know if YouTube not letting y'all type, but give y'all a few seconds. And I'm shifting. Uh, Appreciate you, Knuckle Sandwich, for this. I'll continue. Appreciate you, Roger. Appreciate you, Glenn. Appreciate you. Appreciate you too, Gabby. Appreciate you too, Gwen. Claire.